In this video, I want to share with you how to edit a blog. So I'm going to click edit. And since it's already a template, it's already right here. I'm going to change the title by just selecting it. For me, sometimes it glitches. Let me click exit and edit. So I'm just going to show you in this how to change the title, how to change the text, how to add sections, how to change a video, and how to change an image. So we always want to get rid of that. So here we go. Cravings. How to tap on unwanted positive emotions. Okay. So in this call we cover, see how I can just change the text. I can type. I'm going to just delete this. So say I want to change the text, I just select it and I have my color. So I have a palette if you want custom, but it's nice if you have a palette, you can just change the text like that. And there you go. Okay. So you literally just type. If I wanted to make this like a title, I'd click the drop down and I'd click heading 4 or heading 2. So definitely stick with like 2 different sizes. There's like paragraph 1 is the biggest, paragraph 2 is smaller, paragraph 3 is really small. So I'm just gonna stick with paragraph 2 is what I tend to use, and I'll bold it by just clicking that. If you want to do like a pop-out text, you click the quote and it makes it pop in like that. I don't want that. And I also can change the color background if I want. If you ever do something that you don't want, just click this arrow next to the exit button to do undo, okay? If you ever just want to indent something, these buttons indent, or if it works best if you're doing bullet points, you can indent the bullets. So always know that if you want to indent things, you can. I think it's great to have headings, subheadings like that, okay? If you want to make something centered, you just click the center button. I tend to think that things are much easier to read if they're left aligned. So that's really how you play with the text. The title is always going to be the title, but if I want to edit this section and make it centered, I can do that in here. So if you have like a titled section, you can do that. But I really like left aligned because it is easy to read, even though you will see a lot of centered. You can see that it says who wrote it and the date, and then it says to show the categories. So I taught you how to show categories and tags. You can, if you do that and you want the categories to show, and that way people can click it and find others, you can opt to show the categories. You can opt to show the dates, or you can take the date away. So see how the date appears or the author disappears. So if you work with other people, if you don't want it, this is how you can change it. Show author profile. Sometimes if you have multiple contributors, you'd be able to click that name and it would go to their profile. I don't have that. I'm the only contributor, so I don't do that. Meta position. So if you have tags and things showing, it might show above, versus I can do below title and then the name will appear below title. I actually like that better. I can change the colors of this in my themes. So you will have different colors based on your theme. So if I want it black, let me change it to black. Maybe there's a pink background. So this is all based on like the themes of your website, but they'll always have light 1, light 2, bright, dark. And I would say stick with the same thing. I would say change it if you have different categories. So say you have your postpartum, fertility, and menopause. Maybe you make all postpartum white, all menopause pink, and then all postpartum black or something. That might be a nice way to differentiate. Again, you don't have to do that, but it's just an option. Okay, and then we're just going to click out of it. All right. So now we're going to change the video. So in the video settings, I'm going to just click this little edit button up here. And what I can do is click replace, or you would just click add video. So let me delete it. This is what you would see. I'm going to say add video. And I can either upload a file. So they let you upload up to like 10 or 30 minutes. It depends on your plan. I could select from a library if it's a video I already did, but what I would suggest you do is always add it from a link. So upload your videos to YouTube or Vimeo. We'll cover this in the video class, but just click that and you'll enter a video link. So that's a Zoom link. So if I had a video link, I would do that. So I'm going to just add my video link and then it'll upload there. That's what was already there and that's what will be there. Okay. And that's really all you have to do and it'll play straight from there. Okay. I added a text box here. If you ever want to add like more text or like a photo or an infographic, what you're going to do is just, see these little blue plus signs? You're just going to click one of them, click the blue plus sign, and you can add a text box, you can add a button, you can add an image, you can add a video. So that's what you would do. You just add video, and then this would come up, okay? And every design, it might look a little bit different. If you add something that you don't want, you just, again, you click it, and you'll see the edit button come up. And a little trash can. You can just click the little trash can and it goes away. So to make this image, I clicked plus sign, image, and then I just add an image. So I can add an image, I can upload a file, I can select from the library. So I actually have an image that I want to use for this. So I'm going to click upload. You should save it somewhere you find. Mine's in my downloads because I just downloaded it from Canva. And I want to put in the image that I have in my marketing, which is cravings, tappings on unwanted positive emotions. And then that will come. I don't put captions on photos all the time, but if you want one, you can choose. Just select the drop down and you can have the caption above or below. A lot of times you'll see an image that is clickable. If you want it to be clickable, just add it here. Just make sure that if it goes to a page or a web address or a file, so you might, if it's like, say you uploaded an infographic and you want people to not just have that infographic on your page, but you want them to be able to download it, you can click file and then upload a file and then upload the infographic as a PDF. So you can have like a PNG or JPEG version as the image, and then you can upload a file and then say like, click this, and then you click save. I don't want this to link to anything. So basically, most images that you'll see will either click to a link, and maybe it's like an image that says work with me. You would want to link that to a web address, or you can link it directly to a page on your site. Like say it's an image of like me with a client, maybe I want it to link to my workshops page, or mostly they link to PDFs. Like, okay, I want them to, it's a picture of the planner is what the image is, and then I want it to link to my PDF, and I click save. But again, I don't want it to do that. So I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to click save. Okay. All right. Another thing for SEO is naming your file. So I might say EFT tapping for cravings. You know, when you search for something, but you want it in an image, like say there's a PDF. This is great if you're putting images or PDFs in your blog. You're going to want to name your file. So EFT tapping for cravings, that will just help with the SEO. Like you want to describe it. So PDF on the steps for EFT tapping for cravings. So think about what people are searching for and make a little description that if they search it, the description aligns to this. So say you go into, what do I search for in images? I would say infographic on the benefits of EFT. Okay, So it says right here to improve accessibility and SEO. So name the file name, because when someone downloads it or saves it to their computer, that's going to be the file name. So you could always put like your name too. But then the image alt text is what's going to show up and help come up in the Google search terms. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna click away. I'm gonna get rid of this one because we don't need it. And that's really the main things. So in the last video, I put all these tags. Those are down there. Let me click that and see. I don't want all of these there, so I'm actually gonna remove some. Because the only tags I use are for physical symptoms and session tips. And then if I click save, you'll see that now there's only 2. There we go. Okay. And I actually want this image that shows up to be the one that I already uploaded. So I'm going to click search for images, and I don't have to upload it twice. Once I upload it to Squarespace, it's there. I can search for it. I can find it. So I'm going to just click select and click add, and then it's right there. If I want a blog excerpt, like if you have a blog page, you want to write an excerpt here. So if people are searching, they don't just have the image and title, but they can see, I'll say watch a tap-along demo where we work through cravings by releasing unwanted positive emotions. Okay, great. Create those. There we go. And then I'm going to click save. And then I can either publish it by clicking this button in the drop down, or I can just click save, because I don't want to publish it just yet because I haven't recorded this video yet. So I'm going to wait, and then I'm going to just click exit, and we'll see what's happening over here. We have tap on craving. It's a draft, so that's great. All right, so that is how you change the text, change the photo, change the video, and add some metadata to your blog. I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you next time.